Hi, 2015 SciFund Challenge poster class. This is Jai Ranganathan speaking, and in this video, we'll be going over the basics of how to use the Google Plus community for the SciFund Challenge poster class. Now, this SciFund Challenge poster class is really important because this is sort of the nerve center for the class where you'll be posting assignments and giving feedbacks, so you have to know how to use it. And this short video will show you how. So the first step is actually getting in to the SciFund Challenge Google Plus page for the class. So here, there's lots of ways to do that, but here you'll see I have my Gmail open in a browser window. And what I'm going to do, here you'll see mostly lots of LinkedIn updates that I haven't responded to, but what I'm going to do to get to my Google Plus account is I'm going to go to the upper right of the browser window. You'll see a little grid up there. That's for Google Apps. So if I click on that, this little grid, a whole bunch of things will pop open. And the upper left thing is my Google Plus account. And it'll have it here, it says Jai, because my name is Jai, but it'll show your name there instead. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, and here you'll see, here's my Google Plus account. Now, I want to go to the Google Plus communities. So the way to do that is I'm going to go to the upper left of the screen. You'll see here something called Home. If I sort of click on that, Home, a box will open up. And underneath, a couple boxes down, you'll see something called Communities. So I'm going to click on that, Communities. All right, so I have a whole bunch of communities here. And one of them for you, the order will be different, the communities you have will be different, but one of them you should see is SciFund Challenge Poster Class 2015. So I'm going to click there. All right, here we are in the SciFund Challenge Poster Class 2015. Okay, and there's a couple of things that you'll need to know here. So this is obviously there's not a lot of content here yet, but that's going to change really fast as we post things and you, the class, post things. But the way you navigate around here is in the left-hand column. There's a whole bunch of categories here, and the way you find what you're looking for is by category. So for example, if I click on Week 1 Instructions, I'll see just things which have that post, which is just this, instructions will be coming. But the idea here is that this categories is really important to getting just what you want. Now, an important thing you'll need to be able to do in this, one of the most important things in this community is to sign up for a weekly TA session and to actually show up for it. And we're going to do that via Google Hangouts. So how do you find the TA sessions happening every week? And the way you do that is to go down to, under the left category, you go to Events. I'm going to click on Events. And currently there's only one posted right now because this is just a test event, but a bunch more will show up very shortly. So the idea here is there'll be a whole bunch of Hangouts each week, and you select one that works for you and your time. And here this should show for your time zone. For me, it's showing next Thursday at 3:30 p.m. And you can click, since I'm moderating the discussion, it says I'm going, but it'll show no for you, but you can change that to you're going. And at the time, and so that's how you sign up for it. You can also sign up for it by, if I clicked on that event, and here you can say under are you going, you can change that to yes or no underneath there as well. Now, at the time of the Hangout, how do you join? Well, there are a couple of answers to that. The first is that you should receive a notification by email in your Gmail that the Hangout is started. And you can click on that notification, it'll take you right in. But a second way to join the Hangout is just to open the page for the Hangout, this page, the Week 1 Hangout 4 test, for example. And at the time of the Hangout, it'll be a button that'll open up saying, join this Hangout. It's a big blue button. You can click it and you'll be taken right in. All right, so now I'm going to go back, I'm going to go backwards to the class. So one key thing you'll need to be able to do is to post things to this, post your assignments each week to this community. How do you do that? Well, I'm going to go back here. You'll see the categories. One of them is all posts. All right. So here underneath, let me do that again. If I click on all posts, you'll see on the upper left, there's a box saying share what's new. Share what's new. So that's where you're going to post new things. And how do you do that? Well, for this class, largely what we're doing is posters. So we'll be putting text and images up largely is the stuff we'll be posting. How do we do that? So up here is where you can type text. So I'm going to type, this is test text. And let's say I want to attach an image. So here is photos. I'm going to upload a photo from my computer. And this is one of Anthony Salvagno's posters I'll be uploading. And very important, I have to give it a category. If you don't give it a category, no one's going to see it. So I'm going to be very important to give this a category. I'm going to put this under week 1 assignments. I'm going to share it. Great. So now here you can see underneath the post has come up. And if I go under week 1 assignments, you'll see that it pops up. And if I click on it, if I click on the image, I get a much bigger version so I can look at it. Others can look at your poster much more carefully. You'll notice underneath my name, you'll see that, underneath my name, you'll see the tag for your posts. Here you can see it under grades as week 1 assignments. And in case you made a mistake, you gave it the wrong tag, you can easily change it by just giving it another tag. Instead of week 1, give it another one instead. Okay, so one key thing, the last thing in this course the last thing in this class you'll need to be able to do is to give comments to other people's stuff. So in this case, I want to give a comment here, and that's easy enough. Just down here under add a comment, I'm going to add a comment. This is a comment. And of course you can write much more than that, but when you're finished, just write post. And that's it. So in this video, I've shown you a few things. How to get into the Google Plus community for the class, how to sign up for a video hangout, how to show up, how to actually enter the video hangout, how to post assignments, how to find assignments, and how to give comments. So these are the critical tasks you'll need in order to be able to participate in this class. If there are any questions, please let me or any of the other instructors know.